A newborn hedgehog, pink and furless, lies on scorching asphalt. Its tiny limbs twitch, eyes sealed shut, fragile against the ruthless sun. The sun burns down, unrelenting, sucking the moisture from the ground and from the tiny creature's skin. The sun leaches the moisture from his skin, turning it raw, his breaths coming in dry, shallow gasps. He does not know where he is. He does not understand pain, only that it is unbearable. The road vibrates, faintly at first, then stronger. A distant rumble grows, steady and ominous. A massive truck barrels down the highway, its tires eager to crush whatever lies in its path. Inside the truck, the driver hums to himself. He does not see. He does not know. The truck is nearly upon him. The distance between the hedgehog and death is reduced to mere inches. A sudden gust of wind, hot but forceful, shoves the hedgehog just a fraction to the side. The truck thunders past, the force of its passing nearly dragging the tiny creature with it. The road is still again. The heat remains. The danger is not over. Pavement beneath the hedgehog still sizzles, the heat rising in waves. The air smells sharp, like burnt dust and dying things. Somewhere in the distance, a mother hedgehog sniffs the air. She has lost something, something small, something precious. The sky bleeds into shades of orange and red. Shadows stretch long, creeping toward the helpless creature. A coyote howls, its voice stretching across the open land. It is not close. Not yet. The sun vanishes. The first stars blink to life, indifferent to the struggle below. Eyes in the dark, low to the ground, watching. The mother hedgehog moves faster now. She is close. Her nose picks up the faintest trace. The predator moves closer. The hedgehog does not know it is there. The predator leaps. At the same moment, the mother bursts from the underbrush. The mother hedgehog curls into a ball of sharp defenses. The predator recoils, snarling. It hesitates. The predator decides it is not worth the fight. It slinks back into the shadows. The predator is gone, but the mother does not trust the silence it leaves behind. The night still watches. The wind still whispers. If you're still here, you're feeling this journey. Stories like this remind us of courage, survival, and the power of hope. Don't miss more. Subscribe now and stay for the rest of this incredible tale. Alright, now that you're with us, let's dive back into this powerful journey. The mother hedgehog's body trembles. Her legs threaten to give way. She has spent everything she had to protect her baby, but she cannot stop here. The asphalt stretches before her, an endless river of black. No shelter, no food, no safety, but she must move. Her stomach clenches with emptiness. She has not eaten in days, but the hunger is nothing compared to the weight of her child in her jaws. She follows the road, but the air shifts. A new scent, bitter, sharp, smoke. A place where fire once raged. The ground here is rough, uneven. The scent of ash stings her nose. It was a forest once. Now it is only ghosts. To go forward means suffering. To turn back means danger. She hesitates only for a moment before stepping onto the burned ground. Each step is agony. The ash is soft but treacherous, hiding sharp stones beneath it. The clouds drift apart. A full moon stares down at her, silver and unblinking. A sound, faint but real, a voice in the night. Not a predator, something else. Ahead, beyond the burned land, a warm glow flickers through the trees. It is something she has never approached before. Her legs buckle, her paws burn. She stumbles but does not fall. The burned earth ends. Her paws touch rough wood. A porch. She has never been this close to a human's den before. She cannot move any further. Her body collapses on the wooden porch, her baby still held weakly in her jaws. The porch smells strange, of wood and warmth, of things she does not understand. But it does not smell of danger. A light shifts inside the house. A shadow moves behind the glass. Footsteps, slow, heavy, they grow closer. The mother stiffens but cannot run. The door creaks open. A rush of warm air spills out. The scent of food, of safety, of the unknown. A pair of eyes meet hers, soft and startled. Not a predator's gaze. Something gentler. The human moves slowly, kneeling, reaching out a hand. The mother does not flinch. The mother hedgehog watches as the man tends to her child. Her body is too weak to protest, but her eyes remain fixed on him, unblinking, pleading. The man's hands, steady despite their roughness, move with a gentleness that surprises even him. His wife's voice echoes in his mind. Soft hands, steady heart. A drop of water touches the baby's lips. A pause, a flicker of movement, the smallest response, but a response nonetheless. The man glances at the mother. Her quills rise ever so slightly, a final defense. But she does not stop him. The baby hedgehog trembles as the cool water soothes his fevered skin. His breath slow, steadier now. The man exhales, his shoulders heavy. He has done what he can. But is it enough? The room is silent except for the ticking clock. Minutes stretch endlessly as he waits, watching, hoping. The baby shudders, its tiny chest rising and falling erratically. The man leans in, his breath caught in his throat. The mother hedgehog, weak as she is, drags herself forward. She presses against her baby, lending what little warmth she has left. A sound, soft, almost imperceptible. A tiny squeak. The baby stirs. The man stands. He cannot let fate decide. He grabs his car keys. The engine hums in the night. The road stretches before him, empty and waiting. The glow of the vet clinic's sign cuts through the darkness. He exhales. Almost there. A vet tech rushes forward as he steps inside. The bundle in his hands is placed gently into waiting arms. The vet meets his eyes. She has seen this look before. The desperate, unspoken plea of someone who refuses to give up. His room is sterile, cool. The vet's hands are steady, practiced. She moves with efficiency, but her heart pounds. The baby hedgehog is small, too small. She places the tiny body beneath a warm lamp, watching the skin change. Pale to pink, then back again. Too slow, too weak. A feeding tube, thinner than a thread, is lowered into the hedgehog's mouth. A single drop of nutrient-rich milk glistens before disappearing into the tiny body. Nothing. No movement. The vet's hand hovers over the hedgehog's chest, searching for a heartbeat. The heartbeat is there but faint, fading, too close to the edge. She adjusts the oxygen flow. Another drop of milk. Another breathless wait. A twitch. A shudder. A breath. The vet exhales, shoulders sagging. She glances at the man. He's alive. The man lets out a breath he hadn't realized he was holding. His hands grip the edge of the table, knuckles white. In the corner, the mother hedgehog lifts her head. Her body is still weak, but her eyes are sharp. The vet gently places the baby beside the mother. The mother shifts, wrapping around him, her body trembling but resolute. The vet prepares a soft enclosure. Warmth, darkness, quiet. The mother and baby rest inside. The vet glances at the man. "You can go home," she says softly. He doesn't move. The vet sighs. She brings him coffee. They sit in silence, watching over the hedgehogs. Hours pass. The baby stirs. A weak, tiny sound, almost a squeak. The vet removed the mother and places food near her. For a long moment she does nothing. Then, finally, she eats. The man watches them. Something settles inside him. He knows what he must do. When they're ready, "Can they come home with me?" His voice is quiet. The vet studies him. She sees something in his face, something she recognizes. "Yes, I will bring them over myself," she says. The man stepped into his house that night, closing the door behind him. The air is too still. The absence of the hedgehog should bring reliefless responsibility, less worry. But it doesn't. He tries to sleep, but his mind drifts back to the small creatures in the vet's care. Are they warm enough? Are they healing? He tells himself they are no longer his concern. Morning comes. Without thinking, he reaches for the small bowl he had set out for them. His hands freeze midway. Days pass. He tries to go about his routine, but something nags at him. On the fourth day, he grabs his coat. He doesn't tell anyone where he's going. The vet looks up as he walks in, surprised but not unkind. "You came back." He nods. He follows her into the back room. The space is warm, filled with quiet beeping and the soft scent of hay. He spots them immediately. The baby hedgehog stretches, tiny legs pushing against the enclosure. The mother rests beside him, watchful. The man reaches out, hesitant. The baby flinches at first, then leans into the warmth of his palm. The vet watches, arms crossed, a small smile on her lips. "They're stronger than we thought." The baby hedgehog is not ready to leave yet. "What happens when they are ready?" The vet tilts her head. "That depends. Do they have somewhere to go?" "I was going to bring them to you, by the way." The road back feels longer than before. The air is thick with the scent of rain. He grips the steering wheel tighter than he needs to. The man found himself preparing his home before he even gets an answer. An old towel, a corner set aside. One evening, there is a knock at his door. He opens it to find the vet standing there. "They're ready." He steps aside. The hedgehogs step into his home. The baby hedgehog scurries clumsily, the mother keeping a watchful eye. The vet chuckles as she watches. They are strong. The vet lingers for tea. He does not mind the company. The house feels different that night. The hedgehogs nestle in the corner he prepared for them. The mother curls around her baby, her tiny breath steady. The baby hedgehog begins to explore the house in wobbly steps. The man watches, half amused, half cautious. The vet stops by just 2 days later. She kneels beside the nest, watching the hedgehogs. They seem happy. The baby hedgehog tumbles over its own feet. The vet laughs. It's a rare sound in this house. Harris doesn't realize he's smiling too. The vet lingers at the door before she leaves. For a brief second, the man wonders if she is waiting for him to say something. But he doesn't. That night, the house is silent. But it is no longer empty. Before turning off the lights, he takes one last glance at them. The mother hedgehog has wrapped herself around the baby, warm and safe. Outside, the night stretches long and quiet. Inside, life stirs. Harris breathes in, then out. He does not mind the silence. He does not mind at all. If this story touched you, if it made you feel something, subscribe. Join us for more stories that remind us of the strength in struggle, the power of kindness, and the beauty of unexpected bonds.